internally. I'm like, this is like, I don't know. I have no idea what the other person will be thinking about, you know? So maybe I'll just go into the next one straight instead of stopping it and whatnot. I'll just do it that way. Holy smokes, more people have gotten back to me. This guy seems like I'll stop here for today, for this session anyway, because his seems like a lot. I don't know what stuff it is, but we're gonna read on women here for a second. 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, that same stacks there, those same things, but they're both reversed here. 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. The Tower, Death, Queen of Rings. The 8 of Rings. Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? The Queen of Rings, the Death in the Tower. Struggle. They're all facing the same direction. 2 of Swords. 8 of Rings. With the 2 of Cups reversed also. This is talking about some kind of like I'll say like a disappointment. Almost. King of Wands reversed. 2 of Swords. Maybe this is the point you have to realize. A point of wisdom to walk. Something to like fix it. Internally, maybe. I feel like this situation over here has something to do with like perhaps like releasing that, because there's no change that's going to happen. They're not going to become like, most likely they're not going to become, not going to like improve their like their nature. Not going to improve their nature. Maybe until it's up in the air, we'll say. It's kind of like free fall, right? Until something consequential happens that causes that causes the shift in perspective with the Hangman, right? So It's all about that situation over there. It's like, what are you even thinking about? Right? I gotta stop doing that because put this stuff over here. I gotta change all that crap. All right. There's a tower over here too. The 8 of Moons. How you do it? The 8 of Pentacles. Because your tower there. It's almost like it's crazy because it's almost like show yourself. Show yourself. With the 2 of Cups and the King of Wands reversed. Three of Rings. And the Devil. Has something to do with like a betrayal. I think the point here is like control. The solution to it, because it looks like your ability to this tower shocked your ability to nothing. From the 8 of Moons to the Ace of Moons reversed. So the way out, the solution seems to be the 3 of Rings. You need to lead yourself out. Recognize that you're bound, you're binding. This is a codependency point where it's like betrayal. You have to lead. You have to lead yourself out of betrayal. So it means like the 3 of Pentacles. The Lovers. The 8 of Swords. Again. Kind of like a reassessment in a way. The 9 of Wands. It's talking about the validity of your understanding around connections, really, you could say. Because maybe that's something to work on. Something to work on would be like bringing that around to yourself, in essence, where the thoughts, the idea is aligned with how you move in the world. Understanding that it's like the actions, the reliability of your actions, we'll say, is actually like the truer form. That's the wisdom point within it. The wisdom, the point of this is funny how there's like a tooth in there, like a molar tooth. I never noticed that till now. Right in the middle. I don't know, you won't be able to see it on that camera, but right in the middle of the carving, all the swords are pointing at is like a molar, right? A wisdom tooth. Hilarious. So yeah, that's something to like clear up, I would say. If you have questions about that, let me know. Yeah. Let's see, what else is there here? If there's anything else. It didn't come out quite as expected as how I thought it would. But yeah, that seems to be kind of like more of the point, is like temperance. I think maybe it's a little bit, perhaps, Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. I think maybe you need to take a detour. Or backtrack. The point to backtrack and like kind of stabilize yourself around, perhaps with the Knight of Rings. It's reversed. The instability point seems to be around like I would say maybe like trying to ascend, trying to climb. I think maybe you're trying to find like how to put it. The issue seems to be like there's like a point around like how you're viewing women. Maybe now, you have kind of a frustration with them on the whole, perhaps. So you need to like maybe stabilize around that point. Let's keep going. Let's see if there's anything here. The Lovers. Okay, same Lovers, right? Page of Wands. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? That's that same 3 and the 7. 3 and the 7, the same one that just dropped there. And the Empress stack, the Temperance. The Page of Rings, right. So in this context, it's those same cards really, but different orientations. Page of Wands, hey? Four again. Judgment, Four of Swords. Was that the same ones? Oh my god, all the same cards! Justice sideways. Holy smokes, eh? I think we need to pull from the other deck here. Because this seems to be like... We need to figure out what your role is here. Page of Wands reversed. Knight of Rings. The Tower, that same Tower sideways, kind of same thing. Oh geez, yeah. I think that like the point being around all this confusion is that like perhaps at this particular juncture you need to recognize that women may not be fully like matured either in their side of things when it comes to like understanding love. They feel cheated in a way in terms of like a sex I would say with the Justice sideways, where they feel restricted and held back in essence. Just because like because this is explaining why basically that's become that way. They haven't been able to build anything solid in terms of what they've seen. So like the point of around men, or your kind of like the solution, I would say, is to focus your journey on in the right direction again. You know, like I'll say this. I've been in the situation that you're in where it's just like that kind of like loopy existence, right? For so long, right? And it has to do with this. It has to do with like purpose. Again, going on a journey of your destiny in essence. So it's like once I just decided to do that and just started doing this stuff all the time, and like just like it just like pushed everything else out, because I knew that like everything that happened in that situation was because I wasn't doing this in my personal world and in the larger world as well, because we're all interconnected and we're all like, we all feel victimized half the time because of the larger world out there, because we're not doing our part as individuals. So you got to keep that as kind of like the primary thing that's driving you as a human being, I would say. And that kind of like, you can stand as an example at that point, right? With the Three of Rings, you need to lead yourself out of it. They don't know where to go. They are the Three of Wands right here. Nobody's showing. No, they don't know how to get themselves out of the mess that their own kind of like, how would you say, like blow-ups? I don't know. Temperance reversed on the Empress, right? This all has to come to an end. Page of Rings reversed. It all has to be put to bed. That has to do with like us as men taking up some kind of like life's journey, and sharing that with people, sharing that with the world, right? In some essence or another. All right, I think I'm gonna leave yours there. Make sure that you send me more questions if you have them, because I want to clear this up for you as best that I can. All right, we're gonna take a break. Good. It's a good another half an hour one there. We're getting these quite dense.